Morning. Today is a Friday. I have spent the last 15 minutes figuring out what to wear because the numbers on the weather app aren't making sense. We are in midst of winters, showing it's going to be 15 degrees, high of 15, low of 10, which is very confusing. I've just gone back and forth, but you know, in London, you should never trust the weather because if it gets windy, then it's going to feel really cold because we're still in February. It's always a gamble. So I'm not wearing any heat tech inner. I'm just wearing one thin wool cardigan and a trench coat, so not even my wool coat, because I don't want to sweat, but at the same time, I don't want to feel cold. I don't know. So it's always these days, which is not really transition weather because we've not gone into spring yet. It's very confusing, and they are either going to be freezing or you're going to be boiling. I don't know which one is worse. So we just have to figure it out. So this is the fit for the day. Pack my bag. Off we go into work. Okay, it's windy, but it's relatively warmer today. It's like a gloomy spring kind of morning. I mean, I'm not complaining. I actually quite like it. All right, this whole vlog has started out as a weather update, but hey, you live in London, so that's what you get. Every time I see somebody on a bike with a helmet on, I freak out. This is what happens when you are on your day, whatever of your periods. You get so much of cravings when to prep to grab something. We've got 15 minutes to my presentation. Was feeling a bit brave. Off we go to work now. I've just realized that London Eye and Big Ben are right behind my office spaces. That's mad. Currently waiting for the teaching to start. I thought I'll do a quick haul of all the goodies or snacks I got. I was feeling a bit peckish, so I got this juice from Pret, orange juice. Pret mango, which is dried mango, which is honestly my guilty pleasure. Sweet and smoky crunch mix, which has dried fruits, nuts and cashews. That's my snack haul for you. I got a Fanta for my colleague because she wanted one. I'm gonna have a quick read of the slides. I've got exactly 14 minutes before the meeting begins, and I'll see you on the other side. I might just make myself a cup of tea. Do you want something? Oh my god, Dean. There's a huge spider here. Oh my god, I've never seen such a big spider.
Where?
Are we in Australia?
Whoa.
What the heck?
What is it?
Dean, don't show me.
Does she smell like?
Dean! Ready to dig in? This is the 𝐄𝐦𝐚𝐢𝐥 banana bread. Should I just half it and give it to you? It's actually quite nice. Today there was just like literally one meeting after the next, after the next, after the next. I just couldn't catch a break. I had to squeeze in between those things to type my clinic letters. Then I had that presentation. It's fine. Yeah, I think the rest of the Friday is going to be pretty boring. Boring for you to watch, but fun for me. What are you watching on TV? And then have dinner, and then go off to sleep. Is it literally recording us just catching up with each other and yapping away? I'm gonna stop it now. Morning, guys. Today is Saturday and I'm the on-call reg this weekend. It is officially 9 a.m. It's actually 9:05 a.m. I am going to give a call to the on-call doctor very shortly. They will be having the handover right now. So the night on-call doctor must be doing their handover with the day on-call doctor for the weekend. So I'm going to let them finish that and around 9:30 give a call to ask what the situation is like, give them my personal number if they need any kind of support, and then call the A&E and ask if there's anyone waiting for a mental health act assessment. So that's going to be the plan. Hopefully it's going to be not that long a chat and hopefully everyone's settled and everything's fine. So in the meanwhile, I'm going to enjoy my matcha. By the way, I've got a new teacup. This is my Valentine's Day present from Dean. I tried buying ceramic cups from different other brands and everything. It's just the quality doesn't feel the same. These just feel so sturdy, so nice. I love that they have lots of choices in terms of colors and everything. I like my cups to have a bit of pop of color. So this kind of stands out with the whole neutral backdrop. Also, going by the red theme, I'm currently on my periods. I cannot tell you the kind of cravings I've been having this time is I'm just craving for cookies. And the amount of cookies I have consumed in the last 3 days is a bit wild. Alright, phone is on general mode. It's just wild to think that a year ago is when I started my higher training. So I'm ST5 now. I can't believe it. 6 years ago, when I moved to this country, I was a FY2 equivalent junior clinical fellow. And I would look at these ST5s and ST6 and think, wow, they're so experienced, they're so knowledgeable, they're so far ahead. And I am that person now. I'm ST5. Sometimes when people call me that at work, it just blows my mind. I had a sudden realization yesterday. So the current job that I'm in, I don't have a consultant for a few weeks because my consultant's away to visit her family back home in another continent. So I am technically the senior most medical person in the team. And for the last 2 weeks, without realizing, kind of have been doing the consultant job with sharing MDTs and, providing with diagnosis, coming up with management plans, any kind of issues the team has, they come up to me doing, obviously without the whole stress of all the managementorial things. Although I have been attending managementorial meetings as well, there are a lot more responsibilities which I still don't have. I'm very much protected. I'm a higher trainee. I was just so freaked out. I'm freaked out to ever become a consultant. I feel like I'm not ready. I feel like I don't have the experience. I don't have enough knowledge and everything. And every time I talk about this to any consultant, they say that this is how you will feel always. You just have to do the job. You'll never feel fully ready. It just gave me a sudden boost of confidence yesterday. And today I was thinking back to a year ago when I was a ST4. I just started higher training. Felt so out of my depth in terms of my on-calls, in terms of the responsibilities. It's just wild that if you give yourself a bit of time, it adds so much to your confidence and experience. Everything takes time. Everybody who is at a certain position in their career, they have gone through this. They have gone through the drill. They've gone through the steps to finally reach or be where they are. And every day is a learning process in healthcare. Nobody knows everything. And that's what I like. We work as a team. You can always reach out to your colleagues. That's what I quite like in the UK is that everybody leans on each other. That is how it should be. I don't know why I'm talking about this. Maybe I'm just reflecting on the last 1 year of my ST training. I'm very mindful that I have less than 2 years to go. That's just my spiel this morning. I'm going to stop yapping. As usual, I've switched on the camera and I've started yapping and I have yapped for the last 4 minutes. Let me give them a call shortly and I'll see you on the other side. Hiya, this is Monisha this side, the on-call 𝗦cie𝗰𝗶𝗹 𝗟𝗶. And how did he present to you? What was he like? It's 11 a.m. and things have absolutely kicked off. I have one person to see who was admitted overnight, one person who's come into 𝗦𝐴𝗏, which is like section 136 suite. And then I got a call from A&E that they have a referral for somebody for mental health act assessment. So my afternoon is looking pretty busy and pretty full. And there have been few calls from the resident doctor as well with regards to advice about few other things. So it's 11 a.m. It's just been 2 hours since I've gone on call and my phone has been non-stop. So we are going to go on a journey this afternoon, you and I am going to take you along. I've got my second cup of caffeine, which is green tea, keeping me company. I'm on call on a gloomy day, so I don't mind working. When it's nice and sunny, I just want to be out and about. So there's that one side. I'm trying to find something positive out of this on-call, honestly. Obviously, the main positive remains that I get to do on-call from home. For now, I'm just going to quickly read through the emails sent by the liaison nurses. They've done their assessment and I'm going to have a bit of a read about the patient and then go probably to A&E and then go to the main site to see the other 2 people there. This is me reporting from home. I barely had any time to even breathe. I've essentially been out all day for almost 7.5 hours and it's just been non-stop. There was somebody for mental health act assessment in A&E. Then I had to go to the section 136 suite for a mental health act assessment. And then there were 2 new admissions that came in. One came last evening and then whilst I was seeing them, another one came in and I just thought I'll help the co-trainee out. And I said, let's just go and jointly see this person. So the entire afternoon went in that. This morning I had sourdough and some almonds almonds that were there. And then I had zero time to eat anything. So I've basically been functioning on 2 slices of sourdough, some butter, and few almonds, which is not healthy at all. I'm waiting for Dean to bring in dinner. He's cooked up a storm. He's made glass noodles and his own version of some sauce with veggies and chicken. Look at this. Look at this feast. And some kimchi on top, of course, with what else? My brain is not functioning. I think my brain needs some fuel. It needs some carbohydrate. It's 8:30 p.m. I've got handover meeting in literally half an hour. So I need to finish my dinner, log on to that, and pray that I don't have to step out again, because only reason being I'm really tired and exhausted, and I still have the rest of the night until 9 a.m. tomorrow to go. I wasn't going to do anything tomorrow, but with the way today's on-call is gone, just want to go out for a nice lazy walk. How can a walk be lazy? Just for a chill walk and coffee in some new part of London, because I freaking deserve that after the kind of on-call it's been. Enough cribbing, let's have dinner. Babe, I've had a serious day. I can't work serious shit. Please, just some random BS. The kind of day I've had, I can't use my brain.
I'm 6'1", so it's like perfect height for somebody over there doing
Strange because this is a famous sense for the sense time being.
The song is stuck in my head. Bye, babe. Dean is off to church. Pray for all of us. Pray for the world. Pray for world peace. Bye. See you in a bit. Morning. This is Sunday morning. Yes, it's 9:10 a.m. I officially finished my on-call. Yay! It always feels like I've climbed the Everest whenever I've finished an on-call. No matter how many on-calls you do, they still make you feel the same way, at least in my case. After the handover meeting, I just had a couple of calls from the liaison nurses and things kind of settled down after 11 p.m., which was great. I'm not complaining. No matter what, even if you don't get called in at night, me personally, I'm always on the edge and I'm kind of anticipating things. I don't know when am I ever going to feel comfortable with it. So I just couldn't fall asleep till 1 a.m. I was waiting and waiting that someone's going to call me, and I just don't like the fact that the moment I fall asleep and then I get woken up, you wake up startled. That's the bit that I don't like, really. Yeah, I was on the edge at 1 a.m. I think I was so exhausted from yesterday that I completely passed out. Yesterday, for the first time, despite being on call, I don't remember at all being disturbed at night, and then my eyes suddenly opened at 6 a.m. I think that's because of my body clock, because I did set an alarm for 8 a.m. and I just woke up at 6. The moment I woke up, I just thought, have I missed some calls? And then I grabbed my phone to check it, and there were no missed calls. So then I tried to go back to sleep. I just couldn't fall asleep, and I was just tossing and turning till 7 a.m. I've literally given you my sleep routine at this point. Finally, I woke up at 7ish, got out of bed, went out to see that it was absolutely glorious sunrise, which is great. There's science behind it as well. It's helpful to have sunlight in your eyes within 30 minutes of waking up, and I was just awake, so there was no point of me going back to bed and sleeping until 8 a.m. The plan is to go for a plot. That's a new word I've learned at work. I have this notes thing on my phone. Where did my phone go? Oh, it's outside. I have this notes thing on my phone for the last 6 years. I've just been jotting down things that I've picked up, British people say, because their English is completely different to the English we've learned, and they have different phrases and different lingos and different words they say. Like, I didn't know what chinwag means until very recently. Anyway, so I have been writing things down. So one of the words I learned last week was plot. So I'm going to go for a plot to a bakery. It's gone back to being gloomy, but that's not going to stop me. I don't want to be home editing videos. Let's get ready and off we go. Okay, I'm ready, and let's do a quick fit check. I've got a new bag, by the way, guys. It's from 𝐤𝐚𝐴𝐺. I'll link it below. You can honestly store so many things in it. Anyway, this scarf is from TK Maxx. Mom got this for me. Coat is Hush. I'm wearing an off-shoulder white sweater from Abercrombie, and these are literally pajama pants because I can't be asked. Just want to feel comfortable, exhausted post on call. Let's go grab some coffee and some bakery goods. Off we go. Cherry blossoms are starting to bloom. Can you guys see that? Spring, is this you? bakeries are full. There's no space. Arrow, the fabric, where else did we go? I don't know, fair short, whatnot. So we are going to somewhere Neil's Yard now. Let's go. I can't believe what a task it's been today for us to literally find a place to get some freaking coffee and matcha and some bakery goods. We've secured some bakery goods from St. John's Bakery and now we're headed to 𝗟𝐸. Hopefully I just can get a matcha because at this point it's past midday and if I have any more caffeine I'm not going to sleep at all at night. This is turning out to be an adventure. Mine is 1 is the cinnamon, 2 is the croissant, and 3 is the cardamom. How about you? Same? We are the same. Same but different.